Bum, 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 bum. Okay. How's it going, everybody? It is May 31st, 2025. It is the last day of the month. Last day of the month. Hope everybody's doing well. I had the thing where the game booted up on the wrong monitor full screen and it won't just let you change what display it's on without changing an INI file, so. Dealt with that already this morning. I just closed like the Reddit tab where the person had the answer, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna need this. It's never gonna happen again. Happen the next time. I'm gonna try and get in all of my streaming earlier today, because we had a hotter day yesterday, over 100, and today it's probably, yep, also over 100. Then thank God it cooled back down, but ACs are working overtime, that's for sure. Just want to make sure everything's set. Okay. We got a couple options here. I could do a front mission. Solitary Ace has a pretty low estimated strength. Maybe we give this a shot. Captain Simon's the one who called the drag cruise back to the Star Roads, right? That's what I've heard, yeah. So why is he just keeping us on standby? Captain Suzukaze took Kei and Tamaki off somewhere. It's not so bad having some free time though. I finally got to work on my manga. I hope he draws manga like Dennis draws women, just giant floating breasts on a stick figure. Izuru, you're basing this one on the other members of the drag cruise, right? But looking at it, to be honest, I can't tell if it's stylized or just bad. If you're going for a super deformed style, I think it's cuter if the body's about the same size as the head. If it were up to me, I'd rather manga be more elegant than cutes. Long, slender limbs and large, glittering eyes. So basically, you want to be shoujo as heck. I can see the aesthetic working for the Magic Knights. Hey Ernie, you should get Izuru to draw a manga about us. That's a great idea. I don't think Izuru is good enough to really capture a Silhouette Knight. And just leave the Silhouette Knights out of it and have the manga focus on the chemistry between us. In other words, you're commissioning your dream journal. It sounds like it would be a bit non-canon. If the visuals are too difficult, you could leave the medium entirely and just write a novel. Wow, Ernie. You sure made yourself at home with our pop culture. Oh yes, I'm so excited to spend some quality time with the Playmo kid again. Did he just say again? Alright, Izuru. You know how to get better at manga? Draw, draw, draw! You also don't like super deformed stuff? Magic Knights are indeed shoujo-esque. Who just messaged me? Alright, Izuru. You know how to get better. Draw, draw, draw. Yes, sir, Master Daisuke, sir. When did Daisaku take Izuru under his wing? Well, Daisaku wants to be a manga artist. Well, Daisaku wants to be a manga artist too. Sure, but Daisaku's about are about animals turning into people, right? Does that really translate? Actually, characters dressing up like animals is pretty trendy right now. Iju must have been really inspired by Daisuke's characters. I don't get how any of this works. Hey, if Daisuke actually managed to give Izuru something resembling skill, I'll take it. Anyway, if Daisuke is Izuru's counterpart, then I guess Chizuru is mine, right? What are you, stupid? I'm the sniper here, remember? Careful there, Suruga. If you want to get within 10 meters of Chizuru, you have to go through the whole battle team. Aw, give me a break. We teams of 5 have to stick together. We're back. Hiya, how's everyone doing? Hi? Wow, they're total opposites. Shilkai and Hyper Tamaki. Where have you two been? We had to be idle for a day as part of some GDF PR stunts. Idols? It was the best day ever. We wore a bunch of cute outfits, got a whole bunch of pictures taken. The last one was swimsuits. Did you say swimsuits? I told him to ask anyone else. I told him to ask anybody else, like Chizuru or Rika. After the fiasco that was the Battle of Ceres, they said they needed Team Rabbits to rehabilitate the GDF's image. Sounds like it wasn't all a party. Right, so where do we see these swimsuit photos exactly? Cow? Come on, what's that look for? That's the whole point of PR, right? For people to see. Well, don't take his side, Daba. That's enough grilling out of all of you. That's enough grilling out of you all. Kai, Tamaki, you did well out there today. Thanks. Whatever the motivation, I'm sorry you two were stuck with a job like that. Doing it with a friend like Kay was fun, as long as it gets more people to join the GDF. I hope so too, but in the meantime, we have a new pilot joining the dry cruise from the MJP. New MJP just dropped. This is Ange-y, your new comrade. He's cute. She's cute. Ahem. You think you two could get it straight? You may introduce yourself, Ange. I'm Ange's gender is unclear, and the team respects their wish to stay silent on the matters. I don't think I can do a gender ambiguous voice. I'm just gonna read it in my voice if that's okay. I'm not taking a chance at this. Super Robot Wars 30 show on a work Saturday. Hey, good job. Sorry it's a work Saturday. Maybe we can tell by the voice. Nope. Ooh. That's Ange face. That's Ange face. Ange face. It's another work weekend, which is fine. Next weekend is my weekend off for Final Fantasy MTG. This is only going to be a half weekend stream for me. I'll remind everybody at the end, but tomorrow, let's see. Tomorrow, Iya is having a birthday. Did I type this in right? Iya's having a birthday stream slash. Oh nope. I'm not rating. We're not rating. Nope. What was it? Shout out. At least I know I got her name right. She's having a birthday party stream that I will be on for a bit. And since that overlaps with my normal stream time, I'll just be playing some games with her to celebrate her birthday. And you won't see me here. If you don't follow Iya, you should. I believe, yeah, I know at least you've met Iya. Good job. She was in our going away stream for not Super Robot Wars, for Gundam Evolution. I don't get to have birthday streams anymore because I always have to travel to see family around Thanksgiving. So I don't get to have fun birthdays until everybody dies but me. So we'll see. I told you I was going through the Last Gun Devo stream the other day, and I wanted to pull the screen grab out that was like my Methus and Abby's Ashamar next to each other in like the final screen, so I can post that next to our eventually finished model kits. I'm Ange Kuroki. I'm Ange Kuroki, pilot of the Black Sticks. It's an honor to be working with you all. An honor. Please let me show you the ropes. Welcome to the team, Ange. I'm Izuru Hitachi. I'm kind of the team leader, I guess. Sir? Please join me. For what? A mock battle? What? I've watched all of your battles. I'd love to spar just once, please. I was looking, it's like over 100 days out, but actually how many days out before I go to Japan? In 125 days, I get to go to Japan. And I was looking at, just like looking at things to do, and apparently there is a Gunpla tour, like factory tour, that will be starting up around September. So if I play my cards right, I might be able to get to go see that. You found your new role. Instead of being the tournay, you're the goalkeeper for Footballver. I think it's called Rematch. It didn't seem right to say no. No complaints there. I'm dying to see the brand new Black Six in action. You got this, Izuru. As a senior officer, you gotta impress the newbie. Goji, don't tell me you're betting against Izuru. I just don't think Izuru can shine in a mock battle. Yeah, I do kinda wonder. I kinda suspect you don't get called the fail 5 by testing well. And while performing well under fire is a useful trait for an AHSMB pilot. Black 6 was deployed. Far enough in, I don't fully remember the storyline for the rest of the game now. There he is. Whoa, look at that beauty. It's got more firepower than our AHSMBs, huh? The specs on file say it has better mobility too. Now let's see how the pilot does. I believe in you, Ange. You can do it, Ange. Go, Izuru. The mock battles will now commence. Both pilots, fire at will. Whoa, not bad. That's so rad. Are they taking this seriously? Izuru, you gotta do something. I know, but... Wow. Point and match. Ange wins the mock battle. Izuru lost? That's not your average pilot. Who honestly expected Izuru to get whomped? I think Koji was right. He can't give it his all in a mock battle. I guess that's where the failure meme comes from. I think that's just the tip of a deeper failure. What do you mean by that? Red 5's mobility went off the charts at the Battle of Ceres. He hasn't gotten it to do that again since. Hey, you're right. Izuru's not in full control of Red 5. More to the point, he's not in control of himself. But hey, I'm sitting in a glass house here. How hard is he taking it, losing to a junior student? We should probably leave him alone for a while. Your concern is appreciated, but Izuru's not the kind to really need it. Ange. Ensign Ange. That was incredible! I'm so glad we have a pilot as good as you on our team. We're going to have a party to welcome you to the team. What would you like to? Screw your welcome wagon. Huh? I was born for battle. What do I need with parties? Oh well, we all need our hobbies, I guess. Oh yeah, speaking of, will you take a look at this manga I drew? Why the hell did you bring this? Well, I saw you looking at it in the cockpit when we were preparing to deploy. So I was hoping you'd give me a fresh take. Your theme is insipid. Your story is a bore from start to finish. Your composition is sloppy and your designs are a tire fire. In short, it sucks, much like you. What? You called that a fight? That was crap. Is that because you load your cockpit up with junk like this? Is that because you... And that's enough. That sketchbook is Izuru's treasure. Oh, what am I? I'm sorry. Ensign Ange? An enemy attack? Who would be attacking in the Star Rowers? Sanskare, Xian, or... Oh, hell. The 12 other... Is it Wolgaru? Is it Xian 2, Electric Boogaloo? Is it... the Jupiterians? Is it the fantasy races that are now flying through space at us? Good at Methus in this game, but no Ashimar. You do kind of hate to see it. Ugh. Ensign Ange. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Wow, what got into them? Seems like they're coming down from the mock battle, but... So they're both going to be into live combat like this. Remind me who used to do all the charging ahead? All hands, be ready to intercept. The Wolgaru. Wait, what? So they finally made it to the Earth sphere. We run into the scouting forces this near to Earth before. What we're facing now is on a different scale altogether. We have reason to believe their objective is to make landfall on Earth. We're looking to collect Earthling DNA personally, huh? Personally. That's what they want. Couldn't they also have just attacked a colony? We believe that one of our bases on the Wolgaru front was hacked some time ago. The intruders exfiltrated data on HSMB development and the MJP. Then, it was the Wolgaru themselves. They're likely targeting surface-side MJP facilities that preserve vast stores of genetic samples. That would be the most effective way to collect our DNA. Okay, so they're going down for the... They're just gonna just take a deposit from the sperm bank then. If they manage to get it, I suppose we can't hope that they'll be done with us and leave us alone, right? The Wolgaru take pleasure in the hunts. There's a strong possibility that they will begin hunting any human they see and hunt us into extinction. What? We're not letting that happen. Our species isn't just a ball that can kick around in their sick game. But they brought a whole army. We can't exactly take them all on at once. Which means we can't allow the Wolgaru to reach the surface. As you heard, everyone, this is our last stand. Here I was to get into a partying mood. Now this. We don't have a choice. Can you handle this, Ensign Ange? Yes, sir. Wolgaru incoming. I might do a front mission after this because I think I got like level 19s and 20s. And I think these are going to be like level 24s. Look at all of them. They're not messing around, are they? We'll cut right through our patrols with a force of that size. Quake in fear, primitive creatures, before we rip your hearts and rip you apart and then burn your planet to cinders. Ha ha ha! Whatever tricks you used on Rada and the Prey Exis, you'll find me a different class of opponent. That said, how come I'm dragging Lume Squad with me when they're always skulking around the backlines? I bet he's got a sinister scheme of some sort going on. The Wolgaru seem to be engaging us rather than breaking through to the planet. This is one time their bloodlust works in our favor. All hands intercept. Be cautious of their commander. Looks like that Giart guy isn't here this time. Ensign Ange, I know this is your first time in live combat, so take care of yourself. Oh, roger that. I'll do my best. When dealing with a large enemy force, the last thing you want is for one of your units to get ganged up on. Place your unit with support defense next to the most vulnerable ones to keep them safe. I'll do my best. I'll do what I can, the best I can, or something like that.
So yeah, because it's getting so hot today, I definitely wanna. Probably run out of here before noon if I can help it.
And then next week it goes back down to be, you know, a reasonable temperature. Saki's got all those cats. And the cats are talking in the cockpit this time. Not without attack. I guess not. Oh yeah, so level, yeah. All these enemies are 2 levels higher than most of the units I brought in. This is gonna make battling hard. You know, we'll just do a persist on the off chance that it does hit. I did also. So I've been starting Turn A Gundam, and I'm like 8 episodes in. But I have not. I did not watch a lot of movies this week. Yawning all over the place too. I gotta let one of these attacks kind of play out while I drink some coffee. Oh god, that's bad. Maybe I'll hit with a 40%. I read the numbers backwards because I'm like, no way that this is this bad. And it was. The coffee's pretty good, Abby. I know how we can handle that. Flip up those repairs. There, we'll hit that. Oh. So I almost didn't bring this game up this week. Because, what was it, Tuesday or Wednesday? Fuga 3 came out. As you know, we played, I think, Fuga 1 and 2 like 2 years ago. I don't think it was last year. And those were fun games. I think I did longer streams on to get through in like 2 or 3 times. So depending on how long Super Robot Wars takes, we might do a short like Fuga intermission sometime in the summer. think I should have just brought in the rabbit squad. Probably some magic in there that means that they can't get hit by the Walker as easily. Please don't kill me, please don't kill me, please don't kill me. This weekend you'll probably get to Radiata stories. That I might follow speedrun tries to get through them quicker. Okay. I can tell you, the speedrun for Super Robot Wars 30 is not, does not play every mission. And spread out your experience load. And then let every animation play. We gotta hear what Junko does. That was super risky strats, loading up on character with all your XP. Yeah. I mean that's I assume how you do it here. I give Edge and probably like 2 or 3 other people the all the XP, all the battles. I should probably be putting more PP into my characters, and also the other PP. They should be getting PP and PP, pilot points and power parts. Randy, you can deal with the Wolgru, right? Or the Doveman squad, never been hit. Okay. That hit a little bit. When I kiss back, I kiss hard. Good old Randy. Yeah, watching you play Radiata Story is a good job. I will say, I don't think I want to play that game. I think I'm good. I got what I want out of watching you play. I was watching a video before stream about the downfall of Southwest, and as you can guess, the end answer is just private equity. It was interesting because they talked about the sort of run up to that. Cool. 40%. Just hit everybody at that. And apparently, I mean, I wasn't doing a lot of flying in 2022 for obvious reasons. But apparently, some snowstorm across like Colorado to Illinois really messed with. Fuck him, if he dies, he dies. Really messed with flight schedules kind of across the country. And Southwest had like they had some software that does like routes fixing. So, oh, if these planes can't, you know, take off, or if they're grounded, or if they're delayed, how do we keep everything most on track? Apparently that, like, discrete optimization program they have takes like 25 to 30 minutes to calculate a single change. the most hurt? Randy didn't die off that, did he? Not yet. They had some really, they called it antiquated software, but it was like 25 minutes for, like handling a single issue. So if you had like one flight delayed, it's going to take 25 minutes to calculate the best option to optimize your entire like airline schedule. But they point out it's like in the situation with this snowstorm, it wasn't just like one flight got delayed. It was like dozens of flights got delayed, and in like a 25-minute period, by the time you've calculated one set of changes, flights might have already taken off or more flights were delayed. So it was like it was literally unable to keep up with the requirements, like the changing requirements of the snowstorm. And also lots of like weird budget cutting. Like they designed these like de-icers that were sort of like open cherry picker designs, which means that you could like see more of the plane at any given time usually. But what it ended up doing was ooh, no bullseye there. You know what? He's not gonna level up by not making attacks. There's normally like an open like cherry, like if you imagine like when you see people cut trees or repair power lines, is like the open cherry picker design, which looks like a basket that's not enclosed, so you can like see 360 and spray down the plane. That works great, except when it's so terribly cold that people can't be out there too long, because you know it's really cold. So you had to cycle your crew a lot faster, and it was taking long to de-ice the planes. So it was an interesting, like, perfect confluence of cost cutting in particular ways. Just led to and then bad like technical infrastructure. Apparently they lost over $1 billion from like that one flight delay. I guess what they ended up doing was, I mean, every time a flight got canceled, you either had to rebook them on another of your flights, or like if they're like a competitor's airline essentially, and if there's delays at connections, you're paying for like overnights and hotels and food. So apparently, so that was like the first half. They like these little delays, like not little delays, but all these delays were happening, and they were too slow to update their fleet. And this was happening over the course of days as it sort of went across the country. The storm did. And so like it got so bad that they ended up taking what they called like manual control of the system. So they were like had humans trying to figure out the best way to route stuff. And their like end solution was just to cancel like that literally thousands of flights over weeks, and issuing full refunds or paying for people to take other flights. If you can imagine canceling like thousands of flights in like peak December holiday travel season, it's a great way for people to never fly your airline again. So that, they lost a lot of money with that, and then private equity is like, we'll buy some stock and come in here and show you how to do it. And we'll do it by removing any of the core values your company has, replacing the entire board of directors, and trying to squeeze out maximum shareholder value. But you could argue maybe no different than the other airlines, but I don't think the other airlines are ran as directly by that bullshit. At least not right now. Oh yeah, this can transform. I don't know. Everybody knew that. I knew that. Damn. We're skying up. Not bad. This is almost good sport. Enemy commanders approaching the Star Rose. Any available unit to intercept. We don't have any available units. We're all tied up. Puff, puff. Inside Ange? You think you got us licked? Well, you're dead wrong! What kind of tactics did you expect from that lump of mush you call a brain, you ugly swine? Well, I'm just going crazy train at the moment. Yeah, this one's actually strong. Everything about you is crap except your speed. But your speed won't save you this time, you stupid amoeba! Who is that? Ange, I think? They're really going at it. I think my ears are ringing just listening to it all. Inside Ange, the enemy commander is pulling back. Return to formation, Will you step off? Shove your orders back down your face pit. I got this covered. Roger. Is that what they're really like? Ah! I'll crush all of you. Every one of you! Whoa. You can say that again. That's the sixth member of Team Rabbits. The one they call the fail rookie. Well, this one's interesting. You know what, Primitive? You get to be my Lamata. Watch out, Inside Ange. The enemy commander's targeting you. So what? Just do your best. Let them come. I'll crush them. I'll crush them all. And if they turn tail, I'll crush them anyway. I'll just crush everything and everyone! I like their energy, but maybe they can take a chill pill. Moa? No, amoeba. Is there like a private equity graveyard website? Companies destroyed by private equity firms. It's a privately owned company firms that have filed for bankruptcy. Well, the actual list is kind of small, but I'm sure many more have been ran into the ground. You got American institutions like Kmart, TGI Fridays, and Hooters. Then you got ones I'm actually kind of upset about, like Toys R Us, and what's the other one that was there? Radio Shack. Radio Shack used to be a great place. I remember in middle school picking up like 5 timers and like other like discrete circuits from a Radio Shack. Imagine going to a Radio Shack and being like, I mean, at the time, overpriced, but like if you're gonna buy like 5 resistors, you're paying the markup for not, buying bulk or buying a large set.
きでやってるわけじゃねえが。ビッグスラッシャー。行ってこい。
I don't remember if I had got this for my birthday or if I got it with like birthday bunny. Like birthday Christmas or birthday Christmas money. But I do remember getting like this 201 electronic set from Radio Shack, where they just have like, it looks like a board game, like with all like these components connected with like little springs where you can like put wires into, so you can sort of easily connect them. So like a giant like breakout board with some power electronics like transformers, lots of caps, lots of resistor banks, potentiometers, some small gates. I don't know if it had a 555 timer or not built on it. I don't remember. You got that, and you have all these like wires you can use for connecting these components together, and then they just had like a giant like booklet in there. That's just like, oh, you know, here's how you make like a simple dimmer for this light bulb on here. Shows you how to connect up the batteries to a resistor in series with a light bulb. I know, now you know higher resistance means less current running through it, so it's dimmer. Now we'll show you, you can use potentiometer, which is a variable resistor with like a little knob you can turn. Now you can directly control the brightness without like hooking up other resistors. Or what if you put these two resistors in parallel? Well, actually, this is how it changes the resistance. It's brighter than doing it in series. Stuff like that. Like, through experimentation, teaching you about some principles of electronics. It's not very like pedagogical. Like, it's not teaching you like Kirchhoff's voltage law or anything like that, but it's like it's designed for, I think it was designed for like pre-high schoolers, so let's just get you excited about trying stuff and learning stuff and some of the principles. I guess that's their failure. Ange will fit right in with this team. Will you stop? Hopefully Ange isn't a failure. We need them to, yeah. You're very angry. The number strength is in our favor. So we're getting into... Oh, perfect. Yeah, hit them. I've got two nieces and a nephew, but like I don't even know, like I don't think like that sort of stuff is maybe that's true. When I was gonna say I don't think that sort of stuff is things kids are interested in now. Maybe that sort of stuff isn't what kids were interested in then. I was just a weirdo who liked learning. I wonder if I still have those electronics books. I definitely the 201 kits at home. But I know I got I had two electronics books I read through. One on basic electronics and one on digital electronics. They were like, they're not textbooks, but they're like pseudo tutorials. There's gotta be at home, right? I remember in like 6th or 7th grade we had like reading assignments we had to do, and I brought in that. Wait, can I guess I don't have repair yet for you. I brought in like that to read, and my teacher was a little confused. Like, you're gonna read that for like your reading assignments? I'm like, well, why not? It's a book. It's a book. And then I had to write a report on like what I learned from it.
転送目標位置速度予測進路 87.5%。
That's back when life was simpler, and I had a lot more time to read. Hey, we finally hit one. I feel like these capital ships are sort of missing left and right. Come on. Throw your sword across. Got him. Good job, Dan. I keep forgetting that for a lot of, like all these units, all these units have to have hit and miss animations, right? I've not heard of Isan Boshi. Oh, so close. Estimate 30%. You do love to see it. We're talking about things that we love to see. Come on, Dober. Dober dog. I brought Ernie here? I forgot what map stands for already, but it's multiple something, right? Nice. Good job, Ernie. We'll just hit from back here.
敵は正面このまま行くもらった
One thing that they did in Super Robot Wars, like Alpha or Alpha 3, whenever I was trying to play an emulator, it was too tough for me. Was that instead of having individual units like this, you attacked in like groups of 4. So I wouldn't have this unit. I have it like this, and like I'd have the whole strike team. It's like one sort of group of 4 that moved around. Oh, I can still hit from there. Weapon platform Kusuha. Oh, that's fine. 80% chance. Or no, 60% chance, not 80. Okay, I'm trying to keep an eye on the time. I'm not gotten a lot of sleep this week. With heat and dogs and all that jazz. And right now the way everything's set up, I've got my game full screen. I have my phone, one of my phones over here covering the clock. Maybe I can move that out of the way. And over here on my other monitor, my glasses, my non-computer glasses are covering up the clock. So I didn't have like what time it was available in any eye that I could sort of peek out of. This is a hell of an attack. I hope it doesn't miss. Got him. Good job, Masaki. Perfect. I was gonna say if she could just shoot him down at that range. Yeah, and last weekend, even though it was a 3-day weekend, I didn't end up streaming on Monday because I ate from a bag of bad peanuts twice and got sick 2 days in a row. The second time it was for science though. Just unfortunate the science was not in my favor. Or the results were not in my favor. You hate to see it. Peanut sick. Okay. 7 left. I'm also tempted to maybe do some of the front missions in between future streams. Just because I'll drop in there, somebody will go, ah, I'm on this front. And there'll be just a little flavor text like, ah, you're here again? I'm in charge of L5 or Earth Sphere. I think it's generally different factions for each of the ones. But that would maybe, I mean, yeah, lost my post-it note. There's still some units that need to get like so many eliminations. And they're relatively low. Like some of the Mazingers. So if I was able to really? 43%? That's all I'm getting. If I were to do some of the front missions and level them up and also more eliminations under their belt, that would make things move a little faster. Oh, and now that I think about it, I don't think I played Atelier Yumi all week either. Been a very busy week. And I've been, it's been a couple of nights building Gunpla with Abby. I have a Methus. She has an Ashamar. That we got, model kits that we got on our honeymoon. Finally getting around to building them. I was a little scared because somebody told me that the transforming model kits can be kind of tough. Or a pain in the butt. And I didn't want to lose to be like my first model kit, so we built some other stuff. And then I built the really complicated, well not really complicated, but definitely more involved, death size master grade Abby was building a high grade at the time, and I opened that up, and I was like, oh god, like, I just had sheets upon sheets upon sheets of, like, plastic pieces to organize, and that was a mess. And then I did the Macross, Delta, Zetai Live, Valkyrie, Maximilian Genius pilots. And that also had a lot of runners. It was funny. I had so many. Yeah, they're called. Thank you, Abby. They're called runners. I had so many runners. And that's when I was looking at different organizers, and I think it was it for my. It was for Christmas that you got me those little like runner holders, right, Abby? I mean, it's nothing fancy, but they're very helpful. They're just like little stands, like cardboard stands that you can sort of slot 4 different runners into, and just hold them off to the side so they're all like standing up. And I usually do it like by alphabetical, so it's like A, B1, B2, C1, C2, D, E, F. Like, you got 4 of them, so it's enough for me to have built most of that kit by holding those, or enough for like either of us to build the moderate complexity high grade kits. They're very nice. I recommend anybody who is doing model kits to get something to sort of organize those plastic runners. Especially if you're limited on space, like if you're working on a smaller desk, having one of those off to the side that you can just like pull from would be perfect. You have a 22-page Google Doc for radiated story saved for tonight. Why would you do that? Good job. Was this a document that you made, or I assume you're collating from like speedrun strats to try to figure out how to start shutting that down. Because I started a game that I feel is mid and will finish it. That's fair. What was the... There is 2 games that I can recall abandoning in like the last decade. There's probably more. But the ones I'm recalling is Chris Tales, because that went off of the Xbox Game Pass. And I was not going to boot up my Xbox again. That was like the last thing I was playing on my Xbox. I'm like, I'm not going to boot this back up. And the other one was actually Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I thought that was so mid. I was going through, I'm just like, oh, he's popping stuff on the screen, I walk around to it, and like 10 hours in, I was just like, nah. But I'm playing through Xenoblade Chronicles X now. I'm finding that a bit more fun, so I might go back and revisit Xenoblade Chronicles 1. Chris Tales it was good conceptually, good job. My problem was, technically, on the Xbox, it ran slow as piss. It was like, I would get into a random encounter, and I would wait. I'd sometimes freeze for a few seconds, and then it would take 20 to 30 seconds to load up the actual battle. So every random encounter was like 30 seconds of overhead. So it was very slow there. I think graphically it wasn't that great on the Xbox either. You know what? If I could get like a good sale, I'm not sure if that's on Steam or not. I think there's definitely a Switch version. If I got the Switch version on sale cheap, like $10, I'd give it another shot. I was so far. I was like 80% of the way through Chris Tales. But like I was slogging through it because of the technical issues, and then it finally went off of Game Pass. I was like, this is exactly what I don't like about That's exactly what I don't like about the concept of a Game Pass is, you know, much like the Netflix of video games. Sometimes like one of my college friends, you get halfway through watching the movie Heat and you fall asleep, and then you wake up the next morning and it's gone from Netflix, and you've only seen half of Heat for several years. They didn't know there was a bank robbery scene in it. It's exactly why you don't have Game Pass. I mean, I'm sure there's some version of me where having Game Pass makes sense. Game Pass makes sense if like you're a parent and you can put kids on your like plan. Because in addition to like Fortnite and all these other like free to play games, you can just be like, oh, like now they've got Microsoft has a pretty good like catalog, and the stuff they own that's not going to go away. So I think for those like titles you're fine. All the Square Enix stuff and the Sega stuff that pops in for a few weeks or like a couple months, like I guess you just kind of have to like know or expect. Like I just would not play those games, or I wouldn't touch them unless I knew that I had like 103 hours in the next month. I could definitely get those knocked out. Also, for a while, the price on that was really cheap. Oh. I don't know how bad, how much is it right now? With everything going up in price, and with game studios shuttering left and right, and games being more expensive to run, I don't know how the hell they can still offer Game Pass at the price they are. Is it $20 a month just for Xbox? Game Pass Ultimates. Yeah, that's $20 a month. That's not bad. But after Chris Tales, I kept it for like another like 6 to 7 months because I forgot to cancel it. And I just wasn't playing Game Pass games. And I'm sure a lot of people are in a situation where they're paying for subscriptions they're not using. But at one point, I'm just like, I gave Microsoft hundreds of dollars to have them take a game away from me. And I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that that Gaben over at Stream headquarters doesn't have some crazy ass breakdown and decides to take away all of our games, or and I know on Steam, like, you're still buying a license of the game, right? But I can't recall a time when people just got their games taken away from them. The main one, you use the Discord Nitro and you split the HBO Max bundle with your partner, and we're using them to justify the cost. Yeah, that's great. Like if you're using Game Pass, if you're playing through like a game every couple months, that's its value. If you're using HBO Max and you're going through like an entire series every 3 to 4 months, or you're watching like even like a movie a week, I think that generally puts it in the worth it category for most people. I was talking with people the other night. I believe we get Apple Plus and Apple Plus and Netflix free through T-Mobile right now. And then we do pay for Disney like the Disney plus Hulu mega pack. If there's enough on there. I haven't looked on there in a while, but Abby's watching, like, she watches all of her Star Wars shit. And I feel like if we're doing that, it's kind of in for a penny, in for a pound. If we're buying that, we might as well get Hulu and all the, like, just get the big bundle deal. So I haven't been using that a lot, but she's getting our money worth out of it for us. Then there's HBO Max, which I use for my movie club, and for watching movies on my own, and I've watched movies with Abby on that. Because I got the Criterion Collection free this month, I've been using HBO Max a lot less, but they have a good, like, Criterion Collection on there. And then there's another one. Unfortunately, still paying for Amazon Prime. I would drop that completely if I can get my friend group to stop watching movies on Amazon Prime. I would drop Prime Video completely, and then that is a lot of my impetus to having Amazon Prime. And I know Abby would say, but you know, we do still order some stuff on there that we need relatively quickly, or like she ordered some softballs that was like a really good sale. And we could probably like do some math to be like, is it worth giving in this amount of money for the free shipping? And also, do we really need the free shipping or the free whatever 2-day, X-day shipping? Yeah, there are a ton of Criterion movies on HBO. If you haven't seen it on HBO Max, Fallen Angel is a great, I think, Hong Kong film. My Dinner with Andre was the worst Criterion film I'd ever seen for a long time. That's on there. What did we watch the other day, Abby? Like Juror Number 2, Juror Number 3, something like that? That is a great movie. Please watch that. It's not Criterion, but it is great. Juror Number 2. Yeah, that was a great movie. But yeah, my Criterion Collection free month ends in about 4 days, so I'm gonna try to watch a few more movies off there. There's a good chance I'll probably go back and like pick up another month or 2 of the Criterion channel when I think work isn't gonna be too busy. I could do like a month and just sort of like plow through the movies I want, but I'm not. It's hard for me to keep that along with everything else. Where's my movie list? Google Drive, you suck on mobile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 16. I've technically had this for like 6 weeks, but I've watched 30 films in that 6 weeks. That was on the Criterion channel, so I got my money. Even if I was paying for it, I would get my money's worth on it. But it's just hard to, I think, to have all these streaming. It's hard to be paying for all these streaming things at the same time, in my mind, and justify it. And every platform makes like pausing or turning it off or on like so painful. Well, turning it on easy, turning it off painful. Are you sure? We're gonna cancel your account. You might lose. At one point, when I canceled HBO, it just deleted my watch now list. Kept my username, kept my payment info, kept my passwords. My watch list was just wiped. I think the same thing happened on Netflix. Like I canceled it for like a year, and then I came back. It's like, ooh. Did you want to see what's on your watch list from before? Nope. So I guess the real thing is I should not be keeping my watch list in any given platform. I should put it in one other particular platform, like Letterboxd. Or I should like be tracking them somewhere that's not service specific. Because also,
そんなスピードじゃ
like Game
止まって
Pass,
み
we
ろ
all know the movies will drop in and out.
ここでだ
And it's hard to,
てめえはカタツムリか
like if you lost something on Netflix and it pops up on Hulu, that doesn't like
短期をぶっ殺す
get surfaced anywhere in your apps. Unless you have a third party list that you can keep track of. And it's pretty fired up.
死んどけ今のが攻撃
Still that one way out there. Repair him. Thank you. Fa is flying through the levels. So proud of her. Who heals the healer? That is the Goldenian. Next action, Freestash. Do I have another? Okay. Ignore size play, size difference, whatever they call that. Let's see, what's Abby sending me here?
どちらが獲物なのか教えてやる行くぞマジンガーブレード
A lot of sleepy dogs. Gotta let sleeping dogs lie, Abby. Well, was not a kill. Unfortunately. This Van Ein or whatever is gonna be like crazy XP.
サポートがあれば全力で行くぞシャッテオーケー朝日シュッペレンゲ
Get Boonsprung or something. Boonsprung? I'm so bad at languages.
うまくいったなシャッテ
Hey, they got to level 3. 23, I mean. My goal is to get this person weakened all the way down. Smash hits. I want Gridman to do some major damage and get the final kill.
僕を怒らせたこと後悔させてやるお前僕のラマタになれるかもな
I don't know what a Lamada is, but it doesn't sound good. Pina Lamada?
それは俺のセリフだ
Do you like Pina Lamadas? Getting hot in the rain.
Heiki 参考に持って帰りたいですね出力を限界まで上げます逃がしません
よくもこの僕に恥をかかせてくれたなお前僕のラマタになれるかもな蹴っ飛ばしてやる
いいですねハイスピードバトルを楽しみましょう
That's probably not enough to kill.
あいつを叩きゃ敵も混乱する。確実に仕留める。
I should have used the mercy skill, huh? Just to be safe.
通過した後に
And it missed, so it didn't even matter.
逃げようとしても無駄だ。すぐに楽にして。
来ちまったか。
Holy shit.
命をかける時ってのが。
That was a complete reverse Rooney. Smash. Smash, don't pass. I really want Gridman to get this
とっとと潰すに限る。
this
しっ
kill.
かり見えてるぜ。これでとどめだ。
こんな屈辱は初めて受けるぞ。3機まとめて潰してやる。
Gonna wreck us all at once.
この程度で済んだか。
獲物にしてやるぜ軍団長。燃えてきた。
Wow, wow, that's fast.
地獄に落ちろ。死んどけ。
Okay.
やはり見込んだ通りだったか。僕のラムだ。原生体の中ではマシな連中のようだな。やつだけに。
下手くそが言い気がるな。
You got this, Ultraman. Please, let him shoot down, let him shoot down, let him shoot down.
スピードに翻弄されるなよ。俺コネクタ接続機。
嘘だ。こんな結果
Got him.
は。
Good job, Gridman. Okay, we won't be seeing, or Ultraman, we won't be seeing Ultraman for a while. Gaining 6 levels on us. Now I understand about the prey axis we're talking about. You primitives are incredible, especially the black one. You're my Lamata now, and I swear I will bring you down. Turning your curly tail and running, swine? Then don't you dare face me again. So Izuru, are you sure that's a heroic line? Let's just say that Black Six is an edgy anti-hero. So we managed to rout them. But the Wolgru will continue to send squads to try and reach the Earth's surface. The Star Wars will stay alert for them. The Direct Crews may have to come to stop them if necessary. We'll be fine. We have a great reliable new ally on our side. If you're following a chump, you're a double chump. Go extinct and don't come back, Wolgru. Reliable, he says. I suppose having them as an ally is better than the alternative. But, they're a lot to handle, aren't they? This isn't my first time dealing with this, but I can't help but worry. Ange is definitely something else. A mouse on the ship and a monster on the battlefield. Which one's the real Ange, do you think? I just would Ange would stick with one of them. I don't envy the other 5 rabbits. Yeah, they're gonna struggle with the time bomb of sorts being in the squad. A human being isn't a bomb, Kenichi. They're teammates. They'll work it out. I don't know. But you sure wouldn't get anywhere with an attitude like that, Kenichi. I think they can handle it. They got Izuru leading them. Ensign Ange? I'm so sorry. I just get so focused, I stop thinking about anything and anyone else. Yeah, that kinda came out in the battle today. I really am sorry. I said so many horrible things. Don't worry about it. I wasn't that offended. The other thing is, Ensign Ange, why do you keep using ranks? You never seem that formal. Okay, Kuroki? Oh, that doesn't seem right either. So, Ange-y? Definitely not that. Then, what should I? Just call me Ange. Excuse me. Hey, Ange. Man, I wanted to invite them to a party again. You've sure got your work cut out for you, Izuru. I'll get there in the end. It's my job as the leader of the Team Rabbits. You're really persistent. I guess you have to be if you want to be a hero. I won't give up. As the leader of the Rabbits, I'm going to get Ange to come to a party for their own sake. This is the last thing I do. And while we're at it, getting an actual answer on Ange's pronouns would probably help us avoid arguing with each other about it. What's the... I don't know what the screenshot button is. Oh fuck. I think I hit the skip button. We'll consider that the end anyway. That's a good place to end that battle, that conversation. I think the screenshot button is like locked to this game for some reason. Upgrade AOS updates is what I meant to do. You can upgrade weapons more. Fortune will be good. That'll give us more money. Crest of Z power plant. So yeah, I think I'll, like I said, I think on my own I'll do some of these fronts. Let's get our ass to Jupiter. Chief Akamatsu, I've updated the Kaiku Seijun's Guy's software. Please have a look. Let me see here. Whoa, you shaved 5 seconds off the final fusion process. And overall stability has been improved too. It's amazing. I simply based it on the original program by Dr. Rio and Dr. Raiga and added my own spin. You make it sound so simple, but it's my old man and my uncle were talking about it. Their code ain't something anybody can reverse engineer, you know? Maybe I don't get it because I'm used to getting my hands dirty with actual hardware. This should increase the success rate of Project Z, if only a little bit. Now I'd like to work on that. No, now I'd like to work on that. Seriously? You know there's no point, right? I'd still like to work on it. Would you give me permission, Chief? Alright, but we're doing it together. You work on the software, and I work on the hardware. Deal? Oui. Thank you. The Draku should be here soon. Let's give him a proper welcome. Here you go. Now your hair is all neat and clean, Sakura. Since you're 25, I was thinking we should try a more mature hairstyle one of these days, but your body hasn't actually changed at all since you drifted off 10 years ago. We've decided to go to Jupiter. We're gonna rescue Chief Akamatsu's, your father's family. Dr. Raiga Shishio, your grandfather, your Aunt Reneus, Yashishio, your father's cousin. I'm sure you'd love to meet them. During the last 10 years, Sakura has only ever reacted while repeating the messages she catches through the limpid channel. After all this time, we still don't know the cause of her coma. As a medical student, I feel so powerless. I wish I had the power to bring her back. Still, Seems something incredible is happening at Jupiter. I think Chief Akamatsu has decided to bring Sakura to Jupiter, betting on a miracle. We'll be arriving at Omega space momentarily. Jupiter. The power where the planet with the super energy known as the power lies dormant. Power to make someone stupider. A super energy to some, a forbidden power to others. However, for the sake of Project Z, we have no choice but to rely on it. When we aim for lunch at noon, Abby, does that work for you? I don't know how long this battle's gonna take, but I doubt it'll be like... I doubt it's gonna be less than 80 minutes. Welcome, Dry Cruise. We've been expecting you. Ushi, you look great. Of course I do. I've been looking forward to this day for years. We're finally going to see my brother and the rest of the GGG again. Project Z. The operation to rescue the Braves left stranded in the Trinary solar system. Anya falls asleep on you already. You sat back down right before the laundry message. I mean, she's up all night screaming at us, and then she sleeps all day. It'd be nice if we could reverse that a little bit. I'm just gonna pick her up and just scream at her and carry her around, see if she likes that. I'm not gonna do that. It's finally time to put it into motion. Incoming transmission. What enemies? There's been no sign of Wolguru movement in the nearby sectors. We can figure that out later. Back to the Dreistrager, hurry. We were just getting ready to begin Project Z. What's going on? Project Z is nuts. Gateway of Demise. Jupiter. Jupiter. What the heck is going on here? Jupiter is gone? But all observational data indicates that Jupiter is still out there. Either the observatory is being fed false info, or Jupiter is still there but we can't see it for some reason. That's the most likely option. The disappearance of the object of Jupiter's mass would affect the orbit of every other object in the system, including Earth's. Thus, Jupiter is still there, but we cannot see it. I assume there's some kind of optical shielding in effect. Planetary optical camo, huh? The mysterious aura that we've never seen around Jupiter on multiple occasions is probably related to this phenomena. We made contact with Mamoru. Better Man identified the aura as our future enemy, the Conqueror King. The Conqueror King, huh? It's a silhouette. Its silhouette looks a lot like that of Genetic Gao Gaigar. Chief, unidentified mobile weapon sighted. That silhouette. Is it the Conqueror King? Height 120 meters. Mass. Let's see. Million, billion, trillion, quintillion. Let's see. Million, billion, trillion, quintillion, quadrillion. Something. Almost 2 septillion, almost 2 sextillion tons? What's with that absurd number? The Dry Cruise mobile team is ready to deploy. We can only rely on them to gather some info on the Conqueror King. We won't be able to harvest the power until we can locate Jupiter's current position. Ga 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 ga. We gotta bring out some bright ideas. I know it's a little unorthodox, but I want to bring all the rabbits out, I think. Or a lot of them. Not the Ange-y one. Chief, the sickbay is reporting that Sakura has regained consciousness. Right now? This could also be related to the Conqueror King. Go see your daughter, Chief. Sorry, I'll leave the rest to you and the dry cruise. So that's the Conqueror King. The mysterious aura that has been seen around Jupiter multiple times. It's not genetic Gaogaigar, is it? The similarity is obvious, but that thing looks at least 4 times taller. Hey guys, is Conquest whoever holding something in his hands? Zooming in. Strange. It feels intense, but it doesn't seem to want to kill us. It feels more like an immovable object than a hostile. Wait, is that Jupiter? It looks like a mini Jupiter. Why is it holding a freaking copy of the planet? That is no copy. It is Jupiter itself. Go! This is outer space. How could he survive out there? Who is that man? All I know is his name. He's involved with Getter in some way or another, and he's been messing with me for whatever reason. The Conqueror King is using his arms to compress Jupiter's intermolecular distance. Its intermolecular distance? Of course! That outrageous mass we reported was Jupiter's own. It wasn't the mass of the Conqueror King, but the compressed Jupiter between its hands. What the hell does that mean? What is it doing? What your eyes see is not the actual Conqueror King, but merely its projection. The real one will soon cross the dimensional gate and reach this place. It's turning Jupiter into a black hole? What do you mean, Dr. Yang? It's increasing Jupiter's density while keeping its original mass. Ultimately, this will cause a gravitational collapse. The moment it turns into a black hole, a space-time singulator will be generated. That is the dimensional gate. This was its plan all along. The Conqueror King has been compressing Jupiter ever since that ore has first appeared. Hold on a minute. You've never received any observational data that would suggest that. Could it be the surveillance satellite has been sending us false information? The surveillance satellite has been defiled. Hey Sakura, what do you mean? It has turned into a Zero Robo, a Conqueror's Thrall. A Zero Robo? It's too late. Everyone will return to light. Sakura, Sakura! This is the vow that surpasses the end. Oath over Omega. 000. 000? Those are EI-15s. What are they doing here? Incoming transmission from the sickbay. It's Chief Akamatsu. Sorry to bother you, but this is heavy stuff. Pun 100% intended. My Sakura just talked to the limpid channel. Apparently, those are Zero Robos. The EI-15s that the Primevals used as a vanguard during the Battle of Jupiter were turned into Conqueror's Thralls. Conqueror's Thralls, you say? Who or what are those? Sorry, this is literally all I know, and she said those words to me. I'll stick around and see if Sakura says anything else. If she does, I'll transmit her voice your way. Advice Striker to all units. These mobile units are hereby designated as Zero Robos. You must prevent Jupiter from turning into a black hole. The Conqueror King and the Zero Robos must be eliminated. This may look like the EI-15s, but make no mistake, their strength is on a whole new level. Show me what you can do. He comes here uninvited, says his piece, and then leaves. That bastard never changes. We have to do this. Who knows what might happen to our solar system if a singularity were to form here. Mamoru. I know, Ikumi. If this is what Better Man Lamia was talking about, then I'm not going to back down. I'll fight the Conqueror King and make Project Z a success. Okay. So no time limits. The mission stratagems have been pretty friendly so far. We haven't come into a lot of, you have 5 turns to destroy the boss, or everybody in the world dies. No plots, no pilot. Holy shit, they're hefty. Flash him. We can do this. For the sake of Project Z, we'll overcome the Conqueror King.
よし
And
始
we'll
めよ
Gaga guard them.
う叩きつける ゼロロボの攻撃ならこの程度か
Go, 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 go. Oh, they're saying Gao Gai Go. It's a different Gao. Okay. "21 enemy units." Good job, Tamaki.
待ってよこらたくさん撃てば
Hit him with the flash. We have more people in range. We'll be able to take out like 3 to 4 units next turn. We're gonna have to handle getting blasted by these
当たるわけにはいかねえっての
for a round or
好きで
two.
やってるわけじゃねえが前段
Do I have another flash? I do not. We gotta persist though. I love listening to all the different themes for these shows. And then watching YouTube be like, you own this video. Every anime owns this video now. The Darian doesn't have a pilot either. The Darian is the Darian. Ooh. Almost a shoot down. We need to get Mitsuba up to
と思うなよ
150 morale. Once that happens, we're gonna get a lot more money. I think that's when fortune automatically kicks in. Yeah, Jay Decker I think needs to get more kills too. It was Jay Decker, one of the combatlers, Amuro and somebody else need to get elims. Hi Mama Iowa, how's it going? It's been a bit. I think maybe I caught you last 3-ish weeks ago. I think you were playing. You playing Mario 64? You're playing a 64 game. I don't remember if it was Mario or if it was Zelda. Or something entirely different. Probably Mario, yeah, okay. Hope you're doing well. You're a tire. Well, don't get deflated. Unless that's your thing. I've got a bunch of, like, I actually don't own that many N64 games. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. I only own like 18 N64 games.
やるな鶴がこういうのは気楽にやるのがコツだ
片方の方を叩か
You
れた
own 5. Hopefully it's a good 5.
そこか
I was able to buy most of these like in a weird like cheap period. Like 15 years ago. And people were like, oh, N64, that's so retro. We can... It's like... Not super retro, but it was old enough that they're like, oh, we can emulate that, so why would anybody buy it? And none of these are particularly rare games. But a couple of them I luckily own from my childhood system. Donkey Kong 64, Majora's Mask, Banjo-Kazooie 1 and 2, Mickey Speed Ray, and Diddy Kong Racing. Yeah, Abby really wanted Diddy Kong. The Diddy Kong Racing for the DS, so I picked that up a while ago for her. The ones that stick out are for me are StarCraft 64. I have Ocarina of Time, but I don't have Majora's Mask, and I've never played Majora's Mask. People keep telling me to do it. I just have an infinite list of things I want to do in games I want to play, and I just haven't done Majora's Mask yet. Then I have like The World Is Not Enough. I've got Kirby 64, which might be my more expensive one. And then I have Star Fox 64 and Mario 64. The difficult part is that I need to find my memory cards for my N64. I'm not sure I actually have those anymore. I have to do some digging if I actually want to play the actual cards. I would probably just play it on an emulator. Your hot take is Majora's Mask isn't a good game. I don't think that's a hot take. I think there's a lot of contention about how good Majora's Mask is. I know people who love it, and I know people who hate it. I think it'd at least be fun to try it. I've got a lot of glaring holes in my Zelda playthroughs. I've not played Majora's Mask. I've never played Wind Waker. I don't own Wind Waker. I've not played a lot of the handheld games, which is weird because I'm a big handheld guy. I've not played Spirit Tracks. I've not played Minish Cap. I've not played Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons. You've only played Majora's Mask, Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess. Yeah, so I played Ocarina and Twilight from that list. You seem gameplay of... Which one is SS? Not Spirit Tracks. Not Minish Cap. Oh, Skyward Sword, thank you. Yeah, I played through Skyward Sword. I'm pretty sure I played that one on the Wii U or the Wii. I also bought the like Switch remake of that, but I haven't played it. God forbid if I ever get laid off, I'll have 9,000% more stress on my life and slightly more time to play video games. Forgot about Breath. Yeah, there's some Breath of the Wild. Have you played Zelda TikTok yet? Tears of the Kingdom. Is this me or is the Conqueror King shrinking? Now that you mention it, I have the new readings. The Conqueror King has shrunk to 83.7% of its previous size. It's currently about 100 meters tall. What's Jupiter's estimated mass and diameter? No changes in mass. Its diameter is a little over 8 meters. The Conqueror King's goal is to compress Jupiter's size while keeping its mass intact. Once its diameter passes the Schwarzschild radius, a real thing, it will turn into a black hole. How long will that take? 5 minutes. Okay, now we're on a timer. Then we must stop the Conqueror King within that time. This is so strange. Why isn't the power reacting in the current situation? It's been bothering me too. The energy that 10 years ago bounced a giant asteroid that appeared Jupiter back 65 million years in the past. Is it possible that the power is being channeled into something else? Yeah, I don't think that's the child. Not the child. I don't think that's the correct spelling of Schwarzschild radius, or is it for Schwarzschild radius? I always remember it's not spelled how I think Schwarzschild should be spelled. Hey, I'm not named Swartz, nor is my child named Swartz, so I don't exactly know how it's spelled. Yeah, if you get a chance to play Tears of the Kingdom, that was a big game. I don't think I did over like half of what you can do in that game. But I still played it a ton, and it was a great time. Sports is usually is the usual spelling. Swords is usually the usual spelling for the game. Wild to you that there's an extra S. Yeah, you'd probably be a better person to know those spellings. How long is this game? Part 17? Part of why it's long is I usually only get through a couple missions per stream because I don't have the energy to do like super long streams. But probably like 60 to 70 hours. If I do a couple hours per stream, we're maybe a third of the way through. The missions are about like these story missions are usually about an hour and a half if I'm talking out the dialogue. If I'm just like skipping and just hitting the A button through the dialogue, you could probably get through in about 30 minutes. Maybe 45 for some of the longer ones. We need to get up to him. It's pretty long, yeah. And there's also these like grind missions you can do. So if like you're having problems at a particular difficulty, you can sort of grind out some more levels and some more XP and some more money for upgrades. I don't remember. I played this once on the Switch, but there's like a lot of different branching paths, and I don't remember my full playtime for that because I played it on a Switch where like the battery was dying, and it was the like original launch Switch that I just played to the ground. And when I transferred my account stuff over to my new Switch, my Japanese account didn't get backed up. So I don't have any of those saved game files to even tell you how long that was. But that was just me. Like I was mostly jamming through the dialogue as fast as I could read it and skipping all the attack animations, and it still took probably 50 hours, if not more. Go? I don't know who you are or what you want. Frankly, I don't care. Just stay over there and watch. I'll show you what Getter and I can do, and we can work with our comrades. Yeah, it's a long one. There's also probably some speedrun strats I could do where I would only bring in like a set number of people and just only make them stronger. And that would probably make the combat go faster. And that's probably what I have to do when I play like the older games that are a bit more optimized to be painful. Because I was playing through, I think, Alpha Tizen 3 on PlayStation. And that is a very unforgiving game. And I don't know enough Japanese to play through it all yet. Persist. Hit that 3x toggle on the emulator. Oh, are you saying Nitro speedrun strat, Abby? Hit the turbo button on the PC. Okay. 5 turns left. There's so many things I wanna play through in Japanese. You tried Sands Gate, but life got shitty and I wasn't able to continue. Sorry, I'm sorry life got shitty, but I too am interested in Steins Gate. That's the is that a pure visual novel or is there other gameplay in that? I think Steins Gate is one of those things that is like referenced or memed or played upon in enough like anime and other media that at least knowing the story would be like good like cultural knowledge to have. Steins Gate is a visual as far as you know. Okay. I thought it was as well, I just wasn't sure. And it has an amazing anime. Yeah, maybe I should just watch the anime then, to be honest. What we got here? We gotta start cutting through these. 4C. Robotic Notes is the visual novel, and Steins Gate is the anime. I'm pretty sure there's. I'm pretty sure if you go to Steam and type in Steins Gate, you'll find visual novels on Steins Gate, unless you're saying like one originated as the other. There's Steins Gate 0, Steins Gate Elite that includes 2 games, Steins Gate My Darling's Embrace, and Steins Gate's Linear Bounded Phenogram. So I'm pretty sure these are visual novels. Oh wow, some of the screenshots on original Steins Gate, like looking at the Steam version, looks really nice. It's called Science Adventure Series. Yeah. Chaos Head, then Steins Gate, then Robotic Notes. Is that the order? Is that the Gate cinematic universe? I think I own Chaos Child, Occult 9, Anonymous Code. Is this actual thing, Abby? Are you just putting 2 words with a semicolon? Because I could do that too. Robot semicolon wars. Science Adventure Series. Science Adventure, commonly shortened to Sci-Ad, is a video game series and multimedia franchise. Main entries and side entries. Release timeline: Chaos Head, Chaos Head Noah, Steins Gate, Robotics Note Elite, Occultic 9, Chaos Child, Steins Gate 0, Occultic 9 visual novel, Steins Gate Elite, Anonymous Code, Steins Gate Reboot, Steins question mark. And then lots of spin-offs in those series. I didn't see Anonymous. Oh yeah, Anonymous Code isn't here. All entries except Anonymous Code have sent anime. It makes more sense than .hack. I've only played the first .hack game. I don't think I've seen any of the anime. Give him a level. I really would like to just grind out killing all these guys, but it put a six turn limit on me killing the boss, so all these boys are beefy enough. I can't just sit around. .hack is on your to playlist. I remember playing the first one for PlayStation 2. And Abby, you saw a bunch of the anime, right? That didn't do what I wanted it to. You still flash. I've seen .hack sign and the OVAs that follow that a lot. Good job, played the original 4 .hack games, they're interesting. How do are the 4 original games, are those included in .hack Quarantine, or do I need to play the 4 original games? Is .hack Quarantine like its own entry? I don't remember. When did the first .hack come out? I think that was around the time like I was working in high school. Let's see, was that around like 2002? 2003, yeah. So that'd be like the time when I'm in high school and like had a job. So those were big mobile gaming time for me because I was waking up, I was going to school, I was driving back home, I was changing for work, I would go to work, I'd work until 10, sometimes later past the child labor laws if they wanted me to. Then I would quickly do any of the homework I need to, then fall asleep, and then do it all the next day. And that was a not small part of my childhood. So yeah, I remember playing through .hack 1 in like the short spurts of free time I had then. And you might be like, hey, weren't the weekends any better? Not always. Sometimes I'd be asked on the weekends to work in early shifts, so I'd be like in cashiering from like 6 to like 2 or 6 to 4. Or sometimes they'd have me come in at like 1 and work like 1 to 10. Good level up, K. So I was playing a lot on my Game Boy at the time because that was allowing me to like get in a little bit of hours like on lunch breaks or in between classes. Quarantine is part 4 of that series. Okay. So if I wanted to play it all, I need to go back and play it. But I don't remember the game being that long. How long to beat .hack? I think Infection was the first game, right? This is like 17 hours for the main story, 20 hour and a half for Made Inside, 30 for Completionists. Yeah, so that's not too bad. That's like 1/3 to 1/4 of a Super Robot War. I do need to thin the herd out, because I don't want them to just be blasting me in the back while I'm killing the boss.
君が役に立ちそうだ。熱き心で悪を切る。はあ。これでとどめだ。
I've been using How Long to Beat to track like games and I played. And the interface is just so bad, I think I'm gonna switch over to backlogs. Plus I know a few people are moving to backlogs for tracking all their stuff. Yeah, it's an 80-hour RPG broken up into 4 games, very digestible chunks. Yeah. Let me see if I can. I was just looking at this the other day. One sec. I got this in the US actually, but one game series I've been wanting to play is El Dorado Gates, and this was an episodic. This was an episodic RPG. I think they came in 7 parts, but it was only in Japan. Sorry, this has like the plastic wrap on it that it doesn't need. Do I have my pocket knife around here? I do. And then everybody can see I spent $10 on this, but I was trying to gather up all my games so I can like redo my collection. But yeah, these were an episodic RPG called El Dorado Gates, and I got the first one. Obviously all in Japanese, and I'm still working on learning my Japanese. Just notice on the back there, it says, where's my finger? It says not to copy. It's asking not to copy. And it has Macromedia Flash 3 installed. Probably for the animations. But these are also supposed to be like relatively shorter. And they're, I don't know. It's sort of a series that has eluded me. I don't think I'll play it on the actual disc I bought, but it's fun to own the like a cheap version of this disc. Ooh, but the back of the instruction booklet. When the world was young and the time has just begun to flow, Almighty Dios, the creator of the earth and humankind, confronted Prime Demon Razan, the seducer of human soul. The great collision ripped the sky and shattered the land. Then Razan and his demons were imprisoned deeply underground, and the time has passed. The great collision between legend and the forgotten mankind started polluting nature and inflicting other creatures to satisfy their abysmal desire with new energy magic crystal at their hands. Now guide the arcane wheel of fortune. 12 youngsters are going to gather at Terra Fortuna. Okay, so literally only the back of this instruction booklet with that little snippet was the only English on here. But, yeah. That's another episodic game I'll someday get around to. I actually don't know if anybody has done translations for it or not. Hopefully. It'd be nice if more people could read it. Or play it. Well, play it by reading it. From those play readers. Just wasting intuitions now to try and keep units alive. And I'm streaming this game. I'm still playing Xenoblade Chronicles X very, very slowly on my Switch. I'm still playing Atelier Yumiya occasionally when I'm sitting at my PC and I'm not like studying or working or streaming. And I'm not gonna have time to do that this afternoon because it's gonna get 100 out. It's gonna get toasty in this room with the PC on. Even with the AC blasting. So I'm going to after lunch my time, just walk out of this computer room probably until about 6 or 7.
問題なーし
It was just this gets too damn hot for me. And also when I get taught, my exercise goes out the window, so I will not be hitting the rowing machine like usual the last couple of days because it's been so hot. I'm sure I'll survive. And then on Sunday the temperature drops a bit, and most of next week it's only in like the lower 90s.
交渉の確認は後回しだ
That persist worked out really well. There's still too many of these big boy units for my taste, to be honest. Sakura Wars, yet another franchise I've played like 1 hour of. I think I played like the intro mission of one of the Wii ones because I'm like, oh damn, this music's great. Let me check this shit out.
なんとしてもここで食い止めるこいつを使うぞえいえいえい
Got him. Or did I?
ブルーワンを傷つけずに済んだか僕たちを忘れてたようだなファントムリ
I really should be leveraging these follow-up attacks more. And we weren't popping tags like that, Abby. That just I had the pink gorilla like package that I bought it in. The game's a bit loud compared to me. Is that any better? Probably turn the game down a little bit too. That should be a little better. I was just saying that the game, this has had the pink gorilla like wrapper on it, and that's the only. It's not popping a tag. That's like the thing they wrap it into, and then put the price tag on the outside. What turn number? Turn number 2. I'm also playing this on hard mode, so I don't remember what difficulty I played it the first time around. Yagagar is not that loud. It's also hard for me to tell. It's also hard for me to tell purely based off of the levels. Because what's coming through my ear isn't the exact audio level that you get on stream. It's actually a little louder. One day I'll figure out the right audio mix for everything. Maybe one day Sony Vegas Pro won't destroy the videos I'm working on.
勝機をつかむことはできません。
反撃に移るぞ。射程に入った。いいかも。
And NVIDIA replay won't destroy my mic output. I think for next stream I'll definitely run the front missions offline
ここからのパワー勝負だ
to get a few more levels.
トマホーク
The stat increases are okay, but like the pilot levels where I get more SB, maybe some more people get intuition, or some skills that reduce SP cost. That'll be big. I didn't want him to take damage. You should have let Shiro just use his defend, it would have been a lot better. The problem with my deployment strategy in this game is that if I'm bringing out the lowest level people first, those are the ones that have the hardest time getting kills because they're generally lower level. Or it's like literally a unit I haven't used in a while because I got like 7 levels off a boss fight early on and then just hasn't come back in the rotation. Well,
お返ししてやれ。遠距離攻撃ならお手の物ってな。
so all the good uns don't get to get leverage next turn. It says 0% chance to shoot down. I'll believe that. Ooh, I wonder if I have that skill that makes my evasion go way up when I've taken a lot of damage. And as a reminder, the reason I'm playing through this a second time is because there is a new Super Robot War game coming out. Here's my countdown app. In 88 days. And the Switch 2 comes out in 5 days. Holy crap. It's a coming. Can't wait to get that and then play all my Switch 1 games on it. Super Robot Wars Y will be coming out in 88 days, and I don't know if it's a Switch 2 game or a Switch 1 game. Or if there's a difference. I'm not sure if they're doing all of this in HDR just for the Switch 2. Thank you for dodging the 000.
勝手に宇宙の終わりを決めてんじゃねえ。悪く思うなよ。
Got out of SP. That guy is edgy. The first time through I played as the lady. I think the lady has thick thighs.
パワー勝負に付き合うつもりはない。近い。だったら食らえ。
I have to go to TV tropes. Oz Klaus. No, I was thinking of a difference. I think I'm thinking of Super Robot Wars T. Who's the main pilot there? Not Sagari Sakurai. What game did I play? I played too many of these. Was it V? It was V, yeah. Chitose Kisaragi. That's the Look up the protag lady pilot for Super Robot Wars V. Oh god, no. You gotta be kidding me. This is my strongest unit in the game, so if it's wrecked before we get to the boss fight, it's kinda game over. I don't know how much defend does. This is not good, people. I think Pink can take a hit. I said you could, not that you should. This game doesn't have permadeath, so losing a unit isn't the end of the world, but like there's a lot of units here. Losing them is bad for the obvious reason of less people to shoot. Hit him, Commander Mitsuba Grey Valley. And then hit him with a bright idea. Yes! Our boy Bright Noah. Thank you. Good level up for her. We have Maybe shoot them down for me?
相手は重装甲だ。火力を集中させろ。メガリウ手法発射。
So I played through Super Robot Wars VXT30, hoping to play through Y when it comes out. Hoping I can learn more Japanese so I can play through A and Alpha without the translation patches. Especially because Alpha doesn't have a full patch. It's actually pretty sparsely translated. Okay, this isn't one that can heal. What do I want to do here? I'm trying to thin the herd somehow.
命を脅かす者は我々が相手になる。
But I'm out of spirit points for a lot of people. Or skill points. I forget what SP stands for. Oh, that's in for spirit points. Oh my god, that has huge unit strength. It's big level, big numbers. And I'm running out of turns. This is turn 3 or turn 4 and I haven't even gotten close to him yet. There's also the non-zero chance I just like lose this mission. So we'll see. Keep getting closer to the move and hit is going to be good for eventually getting me in range here. Turn 3, and what's the objective? Within 6 turns. So yeah, I'm... Who is lower level here? Come on, 71%. That's a hit, right? That's a hit, what? 71 times out of 100? Thank you. I still have to worry about surviving the Jupiter Crusher. The King Gao Gaigar. Gaigar. Every one of these I can take out in the meantime. Every one of these I can take out in the meantime means we can actually approach the boss units. Thank you. Good job, Edge. Is there anybody that can hit him a little, you know, better than 0%? We'll use this guy. The V, the Combatler or the Voltez? I forget what he is. What are my supporters again? Too bad. Too bad. Charge and wall spirits. Toward an MXP. Hopefully I didn't screw my team over by doing that. One second. You have the cool commands? No! Damn. I thought I had the, I got Sakura mixed up with Erika, and Erika can like restore 20 SP to everybody on the field. We can AFK mode outside with dogs and laundry. That's fine, Abby. Hopefully I'm finished up here for too long. Running out of turns. So I got it, right? I just think I just bought bad units for this. This is wild. There we go. Iron-blooded orphan.
頼んだぜ遊撃隊長。
分かったいいことに行くよきつくす思ったよりあっけなかったな
Can I do that and use the eraser move? Yes.
スピードで相手のパワーを抑え込む。
Oh, I don't want to get this far in. I don't want to get like
戦場にいる友軍機を
45 minutes into this mission only to run out of time. That'd make me very sad. Run out of time or SP or anything I need to actually push through to the boss. Okay, let's start moving you in because I know you can get work done. Get the Gao Gaigars in there.
そんなもののために奥の手を見せてやるヘルアンドヘブンギルガンゴーシュホー
Got him, chat. It's not enough to kill. But now Jonah can probably do like a hit, right? Focus up. Okay. Now I'm ready to hit.
分厚い装甲を抜くことができれば近い。
We got so little. Fine, 56% chance to hit, but 0% chance of being hit. I'll take that.
カンナとの特訓が役に立ちそうだ正義のために
Okay.
俺は戦う
Number one priority is hitting the George W button. Just gotta get forward.
危ないところだった
Honestly, don't want to risk that. Turn 3. I don't remember what the like damage reduction is on defending. Not enough. Holy shit. You're obstructing me. J. Decker is such a cop.
相手の攻撃を受け流せば力比べは避けた方が賢明みたいですね緑のシップ
You know what? Fine, hit me.
私のマジックナイトです悲鳴はあげませんご自慢の力を発揮させはしません緑のシップ
Got him. A little bit. I have a chance to dodge this, I think. Thank God, Tamaki. You're the best.
おバカ力の敵が来たよーしそれ
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
突っ込むぞおりゃ
It'd be great if you critted on him.
あれさっきの敵どこら
Ah, 135. You actually do hate to see that. Unironically hate to see it. Oh, thank you, Yana.
あの分厚い装甲を抜くことができればスクルなら
相手は重装甲だ火力を集中させろ
We just need to kill the boss. I think it's bullshit that they had so many strong enemies on the field. Good job, right?
自慢のパワーが通用すると思うなよビッグスラッシャー八つ咲きにして
I don't think I moved through the... I didn't move through those people fast enough, I think, to stop this. Make any pilot ace pilots. We did it. We beat the game. It's not quite, but yeah. Perfect. Because you can do the hit and the move into zone.
そんなわけで攻撃開始。お前の運命は俺の手の中ってな。やったぜ。さすがは俺。
Just move and attack, move and attack, move and attack, move and attack. Did I even do anything to him? A little bit. I'm gonna be bummed if the only way to do this mission is just to literally run through a gauntlet as you get attacked by 21 people 4 times. Good work, Sakura.
これに覇者の血統神宮寺家に伝わる奥義です。
Here we go. We're finally hitting them. 57,000 HP. Come on. You gotta be doing like 5,000 to make this worthwhile for me. It did no damage. It took no damage. What the hell? What kind of cheap trick is that? Damn it, how are we supposed to stop this thing? Well, Captain, take down the surrounding Zero Robos first. In the meantime, gather as much data as you can on the Conqueror team. This is going to be a tough one. Defeat all E115s. Okay. That we can do. I think... Given what is in front of me at the moment... I believe we can probably defeat this one E115 or EI-15 in 2 more turns. There we go, did it. Now what's next? We took down the Zero robots. But we won't be able to prevent the formation of the black hole if we can't damage the Conqueror King. Huge increase in energy detected from the Conqueror King. Ah, freaking monster. No way, is this the power? It is being used for destruction. Look, it's a dimensional tear. I'm in tears too. It's the same thing we saw when they took Thanatos away. They're coming. They are coming. Better men. What the heck are those? That jazzy soundtrack. They're not human, are they? Lamia. Bettermen Lamia. Those are Bettermen, no doubt about it. The Bettermen. Beings who can alter their form by ingesting animus seeds. There's 6 of them! The Bettermen came here to fight against the Conqueror King? Covering such a great distance in but a moment. The Socialist path is quite convenient indeed. Let's use it on the way back as well. Quit it, you're pushing Sarah too hard. Thank you, Gajumaru, but I'm alright. Now, my good friends, the Conqueror King is right before our eyes, see? It's time for Resomnium to join our forces. I propose I should put in some work. Ectofolic Sanctus! Merge! The Bettermen turned into monsters and then merged together? Cataphract! I think Chief Akamatsu's daughter called it cataphracts. In that case, the combined form of the Bettermen is hereby designated as Bettermen Cataphracts. It's attacking the Conqueror King! We have to help them. The Bettermen want to stop it just like us. All units assist the Bettermen and attack the Conqueror King. Nothing seems to work. Come to think of it, Ghost said that we're just looking at a projection of the Conqueror King. In other words, we're dealing with some kind of force field compressing Jupiter? We're doomed! What are we supposed to do about this? Don't give up yet, Hayoshi. It's only over when we say it's over. At this rate, it's gonna really turn into a black hole. Well, what happens then? Trust me, you don't want to find out. The only thing we can do is keep attacking until something happens. Damn it, is there really nothing we can do? There's still hope, Shigeru. Sakura, what do you mean? Shigeru, send out the thing that you were working on in the hangar. He will need it. Only one man ever called me Shigeru. Are you? Ushi, launch the XF-111 towards the Conqueror King. What for? Remember, Sakura can catch waves of consciousness that drift through an area through the limpid channel. There's a certain man who died within the Jupiter sphere 10 years ago. Or should I say, turned into a spirit. My uncle, Dr. Ryo Shishiro, the old GGG. That's my good uncle. If my good uncle told me to do it, it's definitely worth a try. Roger that, I'm saying the XF-111 directly at the Conqueror King's hand and Jupiter. A black hole has formed. The XF-111 prototype Phantom Gao launching. What was that? I think it went inside the black hole. The time has come. Bravery. I knew this moment of bravery would come. That voice. No way. That's a voice you can't forget. Guy! I don't recognize your machines, but if you sent me Phantom Gao, you must be Earthlings. That's right, Guy. We're the Dry Crews and the Gutsy Global Guard. We've come here to rescue you and the rest of the Gutsy Galaxy Guard. Mamoru. Is that you, Mamoru? Of course, it's Mamoru Amami from Earth. Ikumi's. Kaido's here too. I see. You have such a cool voice now, Mamoru. You've really grown. No, this isn't the time. Everyone listen. The area here is being flooded with 000. The energy that originated the universe and that will lead to its demise. What the hell are you going on about? This is one heck of a greeting after 10 years, man. At least give us some more details. Ryoma, Koji, you're here too? You need to tell us more, Guy. Amuro, is that you, Amuro Ray? I'll give you the short version. I just went through a wormhole, a path between space and time. 000 was overflowing where I was and followed me. If we want to prevent the end of the universe, we must first close the gates. That's Guy Shishio of GGG. How strange. I feel like I could take on any challenge just by hearing his voice. Never give up, no matter the hardship. Someone filled with bravery, a true brave. You have to stand by his side. Let's go. Very soon, it is going to show up. What do you mean, Guy? Who's going to show up? The being eroded by 000. The king of the Conqueror's thralls. Conqueror King Genesic. Mamaru? It's pretty close. Mamoru, Mamaru. The Conqueror King has finally arrived? The fact that it's here means one thing. It's got a physical body now. Or how I like to put it, we can kick its frickin' butt. The 000 that covered its body is keeping the wormhole open. Everyone, we must push it to the other side. That should close the wormhole. Copy that. Guy, we're sending you our spare Gao machines. You ready to go? This voice. Is that you, cousin? Yeah, I'm as ready as you can be. Okay, final fusion approved. Oui! Final fusion, program drive. Gao Figar! Wah! The King of Braves, once banished as a traitor, has made a glorious return to our solar system. You brought our ID armor too? You're on the ball, Chief Akamatsu. Heh, look at him. He's giddy as a schoolboy. I'm so happy for you, Mamoru. Guy Shishio has returned. Are those better men? They came here to fight the Conqueror King as well. So they're not our enemies? Let's go, Guy. Together, the two King of Braves will defeat the Conqueror King. Got it. I'm with you, Mamoru. For that is the duty of a brave. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, bow. Let's see. Direct hits. X action. Smash hits. Heaven and hell. Pilot, a bunch of fire. Hang in the galleon, soon you'll be free. And then we're saving everyone else. This, I swear.
戦わなくてはならないのか。これで決める。
I can't believe we got the guy from Gao Gaigar. Gimme Gan Go Gufu. Okay. Persist. We survived that one. What do we got? Oh. Strategic-wise and fleet-wide analyze. Let's go. Oh, she can repair herself. That's good. Forgot that she had that skill. I've only got one intuition. I might need that for the next round. Well, everybody's buckled in for that fight. Come on, better man, Cataphracts. Hit him with the Psychogravity. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Are we siding with the source of evil, Lamia? I intend to deal with him, but right now, dealing with the champion clad in the aura of dawn takes priority, wouldn't you say? Suppose there's no arguing that. Very well then. For now, we must defend our hope, as well as man's hope. Whoever Man is. As long as we have Cataphracts, we are unworthy of concern. These units are at an entirely different level from anything I've got.
我らの力で
Oh, we still got persist up. Perfect. And dodge.
回避力を甘く見る
Beautiful.
なよスピードで相手のパワーを抑え込む
Unfortunately, by the time I get my
開く
capital ships over to help out, the game's probably going to be over. Or the match will be over. I don't know what's up with this end of the universe stuff, but that looks pretty nasty. I still got a whole bunch of things I want to do, so you don't get to mess with my world. Ed
自慢のパワー
Sinclaus.
が通用すると思うなよ確実に仕留める
I will say I did see some of the mech designs, the OG mech designs for Super Robot Wars Y, and I was not super thrilled at like the ninja mech that they have designed for it.
止まらね
Didn't really grab me.
ぼやぼやしてないでさっさと攻撃しろ
そう生活なってアンジュ
3974.
俺の手の中ってな
Yeah, just nuts. I'm doing the damage I need here. I don't think there's a turn limit right now, right? I should probably double check that.
攻撃じゃ俺は倒せないぜ
Yeah, no time limit. Good level few. Sorry, I don't want to stand in your way. Persist and focus. What I don't want to do is let the better men get the final kill. I need that sweet XP for my units. I'm thinking about letting them maybe get in another like 6,000-7,000 damage attack and then finishing up. I think that would have just straight up killed me. Ah. Hands are getting tired already. Another K hit, not K,
スピードで相手
Asagi.
のパワーを抑え込む
K's in the purple unit, not the blue unit.
こいつの威力なら食らえ
E.
このままなぎ払う
Nice. Uh-oh. What is it doing? Is it trying to fill us with 000 too? Guy, is this Genetic Gaogaigar? Yes, it is Genetic Gaogaigar, eroded by 000. Before it got to me, Galleon broke the fusion to let me escape. He did? Yeah, that's why I have to stop Genetic. I can't bear to look at Galleon like this. Guy, please tell me, are Jay and Tomoro... Forgive me, I don't know what happened to them. That's good. Ikumi, we didn't see them die. I'm sure they're all still alive. We'll definitely meet them again. To do that, we have to stop Conqueror King Genetic. My friends, hold on to your hearts. Never give in to fear. Let your bravery guide you. You got it, Guy. We'll never lose. We won't let ourselves turn into the Conqueror's thralls. Go, Guy, go!
取り押さえれば J たちの居場所もきっとブレイクシンセサイズ G セット
Maybe the Gaogaigars will kiss. You never know. Yeah, we don't need you to do that. Sis? Yeah. We'll give them one more turn to attack me, and hopefully they don't heal up a whole bunch, and then we'll blast them. We'll blast them good. Get her, Beam. I hardly know her, Beam. Oh, I realize I've got the Song of Rain shirt on from Ocarina of Time. I forgot that I popped that on. We were talking about Zelda a little earlier. And N64 games. Quick blaster there. Not a lot of damage. That's fine. Well, just trying to whittle down. Oh, I hadn't re-attacked with him yet? Mamoru, Koji, and everyone else. They've all grown so much. What happened while we were in the Trinary Solar System? No. I can't think about it right now. We have to stop the Conqueror King first. Only then can we celebrate this miraculous reunion. Perfect. Let's end phase there. You'll get an attack, you'll really weaken him.
この地に門を開かせるわけにはいかぬ 本日の強豪演劇で押しつぶす
I just don't think I had enough like SP and damage to do another 12k with the weaker characters that were left. But I can do 7,000 pretty well. Classic 4C.
重い攻撃でも来ると分かっていれば破壊の王なんてエネルギーなの距離再計算来た逃がさない
Oh, he gains a whole bunch of HP, didn't he? Son of a beeswax. It's fine. I still think we can do it. I don't want to do this. I don't think I want to do any of those. %0 chance to actually shoot me down. That's good. Next action. Direct attack. Spirit focus. And we'll use a 4C. These are good uses of 4Cs at this point. We're down to the wire.
今こそカンナさんとの訓練を生かす時覇者牽制放火放置
Good work there, Sakura. I guess I can't do these unless... Oh, my morale's just slightly too low. You know what? That's fine. I don't think we'll get another crack at this.
カンナ君の特訓が役に立ちそうだ。悪を倒して。
Morale, like, there's so many systems that I don't understand. I know, like, destroying more enemy units increases your morale, but I don't know all the way to increase morale, what increasing morale does other than having it be criteria for some attacks or, like, I don't know if it has, like, stat bonuses. So... Spirits. And I just want a bullseye 'cause I do not want this to miss. Hit him right in the V units. big story missions are a great place to level up your weak units so they can
ま
survive.
だ僕たちがいる
What do you got for me, Kaido? Yeah. The 600 damage? Okay. Ah. Which one did I run? Persist? Okay. Guy Shishio, captain of the GGG Mobile Squad, a brave among braves, known as the King of Braves. Here I am defending the Earth alongside such a great man. I couldn't be prouder.
平和を守るそれが我々の務めだ
J デッカあいつを狙うんだ
Push J バスター
J Busta move. It's like 1,000. Yeah, that did more than I thought. And I use persist, so this is gonna reduce the damage to 1/8 of what it would normally be. So I think normally that would be on the edge of killing me if it doesn't actually kill me. Come on, Tamaki. I don't think you can do 4,000 damage, but can you do 2,000 damage? No. We'll see what the team attack does with you here in a second. But we're gonna spend a long time watching him miss. What do you got for a Suruga? Like another 300? Okay. Ryoma can get this. That's just one more kill towards his this sort of like a mini mission. 600 damage, that's all you got for me? Didarion, my dude. It says 100% shoot down, but there's a lot of things that can go into play for that to not be true. At least that's how the older games worked. Whew. We got there, chat. Four levels? The Conqueror King has stopped moving. Is it over? No, not yet. Mamoru, Kaido, lend me your strength. What would you have us do, guy? We'll both use Hell and Heaven and extract Galleon's black box and G-Stone at the same time. I get it. We may lose Genesec, but at least we'd save Galleon. You've got it. Here goes. Heaven and Hell! Gemugiru Gan Go Gofu Vita! I'm sorry, Galleon. Bear with it. He exploded a Genesic bolt to repel us? Why, Galleon? Galleon! Look, it's Jupiter. Jupiter's back. Guess it turned back to normal now that we can. Guess it turned back to normal now that we stopped the black hole-ification? I think there's more to it than that. It's likely that the power has rewinded time to before all this happened. What about the Conqueror King? No signals detected. It's completely gone. You're gone. Then we won. Chalk another one up for the humans. We saved the Earth from 000, but we couldn't save the Genesic or Galleon. No, we did save them. Huh? We prevented them from being creatures bent on destroying the universe. Yes, you're right. Intelligent life forms who threaten the cosmic law do not assume that there is only one Conqueror team. King. This voice. That's another Conqueror King. King Jader. Jay, is that you? It's me, Mikumi Kaido, Arma. Arma, Guy, and Lashio. We will not stop here. To uphold the cosmic law, all intelligent life must be eradicated. Conqueror's battleship J-Arc set sail. Wait, Jay, listen to... The unidentified craft has left the range of our sensors. Signal lost. From its trajectory, we estimate it's heading towards Earth. A Conqueror King on Earth. Sarah, open the Socius path. Yeah. Better men. They're gone, but looks like they're looking out for us humans again. All units, return to Alchemist Base. We need to sort all the intel we've gained to come up with a new plan. Yes, ma'am. Now then, we've got a lot of catching up to do, Guy. Like telling us what happened to the Trinary Solar System. It may not be quite how we imagined, but we all wanted to see you again. I know. I have so much to tell you. Hey, you mind picking me up too? That voice. It's been a long time, everyone. Guy! Ha, I knew you'd make it back, Mr. Brave. But man, you haven't changed at all. Do Evoludus age at a reduced rate? Can't say I've heard anything of that sort. Meanwhile, looks like you've all grown a lot. Forget about us. Someone here really needs to talk to you first. Mamoru! Mamoru, is that really you? Hello, I'm Mamoru Amami, Captain of the Gutsy Global Guard Mobile Squad. Guy Shishio, Captain of the Gutsy Galaxy Guard Mobile Squad. Welcome back to the solar system. I finally said it. I really wanted our first greeting to be all formal and proper. Mamoru, you've become a man. Well, of course I have. Even I was going to grow up after 10 years. It didn't really sink in until now, but it seems that wormhole did send me into the future, huh? Are you saying that? From my perspective, it's only been about a day since we sent you and Mamoru back to Earth with our latest ES missiles. Excuse me? So that is why you look exactly like we remember you. It's not that he looks like we remember him, he literally is like we remember him. Guess we don't get to call you an old man. Right, some of you are actually older than me now. How about it? Or how about I do it instead? You look well for your age, Grandpa Rio. Respect your elders, whippersnapper. All jokes aside, I feel weird if you start calling me Mr. Kabuto or something. In that case, let's set the record straight. Despite the time apart and the difference in age, we stand together as equals. Sounds good? Sounds good. Welcome back, Guy. It's been a long time, Guy. Shigeru. Oh, that's right, Chief. Chief Akamatsu is one of the sons of Dr. Rega, so that makes him Guy's cousin. Guy, there's someone else who's been dying to talk to you. I wouldn't have even brought prototype Phantom Gao to Jupiter if it weren't for her. Guy. Alouette! You've grown up quite a bit. How rude. That's how you greet a child? You should tell me something like, "You look lovelier than ever, mademoiselle." Is that so? I guess. At any rate, we can finally celebrate the return of a brave. Welcome back, Guy. It's good to be back, Mamoru. Woo! And that concludes a summary of the current state of the solar system. That's a lot to take in. You have no idea all this could happen while we were in the Trinary solar system. It's your turn now, Guy Shishio. Tell us how you came to appear here on Jupiter. As you know, GGG, that is, Gutsy Galaxy Guard, went to the Trinary solar system to fight against the 11 planetary Masters of Sol, and eventually won. However, at that time, the Galoria comet, which acted as a dimensional gate connected to our solar system, had vanished. Because you took down those who opened the gate in the first place. The J-Arc only had 2 ES missiles left. We knew that if we used the power, we could launch those 2 missiles all the way to our Jupiter without fail. And that's how Caldeo and I came back to our solar system. Yeah. After that, we weighed all of our options and decided to take a very risky bet. What do you mean? Genesic Galgagar, the legacy of the green planets, Mamoru's homeworld, had various features we hadn't been able to fully analyze. One of them was the gadget tool Galoria Road. Galoria Road. The name implies it might be able to create a Galoria comet? Right. However, we had no way to know how to control it. We opened a gate far into the future, praying that would connect us to our solar system. But instead, we arrived at the Orange Site. What now? It's a recent cosmological theory, supposedly before the Big Bang happened. All of the energy that would form the universe existed in a cosmic egg. That's incredible to say the least, but how do you know that was the Orange Site? It was my father who told us. Your dad. That would be Dr. Rio? One of the world's 10 greatest minds, but I thought that he died on Jupiter 10 years ago, yes. However, it's not as clear-cut as that. While he no longer has a physical body, thanks to the power, his spirit still lives on, here on Jupiter. A will that lives on, free of the bonds of the mortal body and gravity. Is that eternal life? That explains how he contacted me during the battle. The power. There are so many things it can do, but it's so inexplicable. We find ourselves in a place brimming with this inexplicable energy. That was the Orange Site. The energy that would later form our universe. My father referred to it as Oath over Omega, 000. Apparently the power was just a small portion of it, leaked out through a small crack in the dimensional boundaries. Considering this is the energy that would go to form the entire universe, it's understandable how even a tiny portion of it would seem to be as super energy. Power of destruction and creation. That's the energy behind both the end and the beginning of the universe. Hold up. Are you telling me you people were fine being inside that energy fest? No, we weren't fine at all. As a spirit, my dad was unaffected. However, anything with a physical body eventually turned into a conqueror's thrall. Conqueror's thralls, that means there's obviously a connection to the Conqueror King. The minds of the Conqueror's thralls are eroded by 000, and their ethics are overwritten. Is it a form of mind control? No, it's way deeper than that. It's not that they're forced to act that way. They want to. The Conqueror's thralls are fully convinced from the bottom of their hearts that they are doing the right thing. And what is it that they want to do? Silencing the universe. In other words, ending all intelligent life. Makes perfect sense. Intelligent life is guilty of decreasing entropy after all. Yeah, that makes sense. All of us here know exactly what you're talking about. Our universe was born in the Big Bang. Eventually, all of its heat will be lost, and it will end with the Big Crunch. However, the activity of intelligent life is altering the universe's natural heat loss. So our very existence is halting the end of the universe? This is the reason why the Conqueror's thralls want to erase all intelligent life, or they're preventing the natural flow of the universe's lifespan. And that message Sakura caught on the Limpet channel must have been the will of someone from GGG who has become a Conqueror's thrall. Oh no, that means everyone at GGG is. Don't take this the wrong way, pal, but how are you, fine guy? I was inside the Genesic Galgagar at the time when 000 started eroding at us. Galleon forced me to fusion out. That's when I saw Phantom Gal fly before my eyes. Guess that wormhole connected Jupiter to the Orange Site? Uncle Rio must have known about it. That's why he had to send the Phantom Gal that way. Then Genesic Galgagar turned into the Conqueror King and opened the Jupiter wormhole to enter our universe? But Guy came out of the wormhole right before the Conqueror King, thanks to Phantom Gal. Dad. Galleon. Thank you. What will you be doing from now on, Guy? The opening of the wormhole has rendered the dimensional boundary of the solar system unstable. In other words, anything might happen. The Conqueror's thralls want to end all intelligent life, which means they're going to target the Earth sooner or later. The Conqueror's thrall, so I'm going to go back to Earth. I may be branded as a traitor, but I want to do something. They may be Conqueror's thralls now, but they're still my friends. I'll help you, Guy. If Jay is turned into a thrall, it's my job to stop him. Mamoru. Kaido. It should go without saying. We all feel the same way. You have the support of the Dry Cruise. There you have it, Guy. Can't let you hog all the glory every time. Everyone. Additionally, as I explained earlier, our planet's already in danger. I don't want to call it an exchange of favors, but we could really use your help, Guy Shishio of Brave Hero of GGG. I understand. From now on, you can consider me a member of the Drag Crews. Woo! Wow, yeah, good job, everybody! I'll be actually fighting alongside Guy. I look forward to that, Mr. GGG Mobile Squad Captain. With that said, I'm worried about the presence of the Bettermen. I don't mind fighting at their side if they intend to help humanity, but... Jiquan here from the hangar. That AI block we retrieved from the battle is raising a ruckus about wanting to talk with Guy Shishio. I'll send the audio your way. Could it be? Can you hear me? I knew it. It's Goldie Marge. Yo, Mamoru, you look better. You look bigger. You pulled a great combination? I dig it. Oh, Goldie Marg. Humans just naturally grow, you know? Goldie, how'd you end up at Jupiter? That's the question, eh? So there I was, taking a snooze after I used up all my juice for the Goldion Crusher. Then I felt this creepy energy invading me. 000? I was feeling weird. That stuff was bad news, so I detonated the explosive bolt and ejected from the Crusher. As luck would have it, I got caught on Phantom Gal's wing and got dragged through that dimensional thingamabob. What a stroke of luck. I noticed a battle going on nearby, but wasn't much I could do as an AI block, so I sent an SOS and waited for someone to come pick me up. I knew you were tough, but wow, am I impressed. Yeah, I know. I'm the coolest, so how about you build me a new body? Being a block sucks. Alright, we'll take care of it. Look forward to it, okay? Heck yeah, thanks man. Captain Mitsuba, we received an emergency transmission from Commodore Fikes. An emergency transmission? It's addressed to all of Dry Cruise, so I'll read it out loud. Dry Cruise, upon completion of your mission on Jupiter, you are to return to Earth and head to Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh? That's in Southeast Asia. Rather than a request, this sounds like an order? The situation must be really bad if they're giving orders to an autonomous corps like ours. Well, you heard the message. We're returning to Earth at once and head towards Phnom Penh. Earth. That is where my new fight begins. As long as my heart beats with bravery, I will never stop fighting, no matter my opponents. So hang in there just a little longer, everyone. And you too, Mikoto. Got a new power part. Got some credits. Got some... Oh, is this going to be a red one? I guess not yet. We received official orders from EFF HQ. We're to investigate the area around Phnom Penh. Orders from on high? Sadly, we're not autonomous enough to simply blow these off. I'm sure it's a grave emergency. The Dry Crews will now head directly to Phnom Penh. I guess that means no grinding, huh? Let's do a quick save. Yeah, I guess we'll take a look at that later. Let's start winding downstream.
作戦立案から予算のやりくりまで艦長が決めなきゃならないことが多すぎる。え？スーパーロボット対戦のプレイヤーはそれ以上ですって？機体改装、パイロット養成、栄養スアップデート。戦闘では全ての機体の操作。
Yeah, think how tough it is to be me.
プレイヤーさんを前にして愚痴を言うのはみっともないわね。お疲れ様です、プレイヤーさん。これからも私たちをよろしくお願いしますね。
Thank you. Mitsuba Grey Valley. So let's see. Just go over a couple things. I normally stream on Saturday and Sunday mornings Pacific time. If you've missed any of my streams, or you want to see like PUBG or other game clips that I've gathered throughout the years, that's going to be on my YouTube channel. Tomorrow, as a reminder, I'm not going to be streaming because it's Ia's birthday. So if you want to watch me play some games over there, or follow her, she does a lot of Metroid speedruns, does like some randomizers and some shufflers. I've known her for a while. She's good people. Her birthday's tomorrow. But we're gonna, I think, try to find somebody we can go send ourselves to for a little bit. As we raid out. That's an art day. Trying to find somebody who would appreciate the views. We're gonna raid Errant Bubble. I generally like her streams. One thing I've come across is that some of the sound effect redeemed are like deafeningly loud. So if you don't want to raid because of audio concerns, I understand, but that doesn't happen very often. I just want to be forewarned. When I get like jumped by super loud audio compared to everything else, it does bother me a bit. Thank you for everybody for stopping by. Like I said, please think about giving me a follow on YouTube. I do have 69 follows, but we can break the nice number. I won't be too upset. I'll be back next week, probably with more Super Robot Wars 30. We also have Fuga 3. I want to play through that coming up. I'm going to be traveling a little bit during the summer, so I'll miss some weekends. But we also want to get all the way down and get to Super Robot Wars Y by the time that releases. So have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Let's go say hi.